that area. Hey, John.
I think they want them to keep rowing, do you think?
What do they need us to do? Are they talking about the singles that are blocking the way?
Do you want us to ask them to keep rowing?
But there was no one over there at the time. That's like a referee thing.
Yeah.
There was a woman, they want us to, the woman there sitting down, does she want us to make an announcement about something on the far side?
Huh, they are getting blocked up. I don't know why they're not going over there. That's a woman.
All right, a little bit of
Yeah. All right, yes, scullers over on the Cambridge shore. The blue double, the blue single. Let's all proceed down to the start inside of the white buoys, please. Okay, we've got a new event coming up here. This is the Women's Club 8s, the Nikolai Kurmakov Memorial Trophy. Nikolai Kurmakov was a CVC member, longtime coach of Simmons College, fantastic human being who unfortunately had a heart attack while he was rowing. The course record is held by the Bruins of Brown University, set in 2014, an old course record. And here we go. Wearing in pink, but not brown, but boat number 1, Yale University, the Bulldogs. And the Bulldogs have stretched it out. This is the Yale 4V, but they have stretched it out on their competition.
Yeah, they look pretty good for a 4V. That just shows the depth of the Yale program. They've got a bunch of Olympians coming out of that program, and they're doing so well at the NC2A level. And look at that gap between them and bow number 2, which looks to be the Green Blades of Dartmouth.
Yes, so we're going to have Dartmouth come up, and Dartmouth is under second-year coach John Graves and associate head coach Kendall Brewer, CBC member. And they are a program on the upswing. And last year, they were second place in the event. Here they are again, trying to hold their position, trying to push back the Tigers of Princeton right behind them. But first, let's get a cheer for the Big Green. Let's go Dartmouth. And now for the Tigers, coached by Lori Daphne, one of the storied programs of the nation. And they are looking good here, and with the special paint job on their bow deck. Go Tigers. And then
Bow number 5, the Radcliffe
number 5.
crew.
Go ahead.
Also new head coach.
Claire Ohal,
Yeah.
new head coach, and she is also trying to make a mark and lift the standard of rowing. And here we go.
Yeah, this crew here, bow number 5, has already passed bow number 4 of the Riverside Boat Club. So Radcliffe doing a nice job here, going a great line, move through Riverside, and look to be walking away from a few others right behind them. So that's great.
Yep. And we've given it away. Here we have in the stripes, bow number 4, Riverside Boat Club. Andrews Angels are back for another trip up the course. And these are also recent grads from college who are working in Boston and go out Dark 100 to have some fun.
And right behind them is bow number 7, another crew from MIT.
Yeah, and right on their heels.
Yeah, they've passed UMass. Passed through
is
UMass.
UMass, which has come out for the race from the Connecticut, the big waters of the Connecticut River. UMass in the white hull with the dark red blades, followed by boat number 8, San Diego State, I believe, which is a great rowing group and a great place to row. Welcome back, San Diego.
Coming around the bend, it looks to be Georgetown, which might mean that the crew behind them is St. Joe's at bow number 9, but we'll wait to see the numbers until they come out in front. So in the dark hull with the gray and blue blades, that's Georgetown.
From Washington, D.C., Georgetown University. Great rowing school and a great location. And behind them, we have a confirmation. That's St. Joe's of Philadelphia. Come behind with brand new blades. Welcome back up to the Charles. St. Joe's. Looking good and stretching it out as they coming into the last 750 meters of the course. Wow. Okay, and no wonder Ellen can't see because I've got the binoculars. 11.
Up next is bout number 11. That's the Old Dominion women from Norfolk, Virginia. 5th place at the American Conference Championship. That boat was made entirely of freshmen and sophomores. So they're out here trying to build their program, doing a great job at bout number 11, Old Dominion crew.
And then 12 is next in the green.
Next in the green are the Eastern Michigan from Ypsilanti, Michigan, bout number 12.
Okay, and then following them and making up some time on them is BU.
Yeah, BU is
BU
putting pressure.
Women's, also a second-year coach at BU, coming up and looking quite strong here, quite aggressive, rowing a little bit higher. Nice-looking crew in a black hull, and then behind them is Marist from Poughkeepsie, New York. The white blades with the red tips is Marist University in Poughkeepsie, and rowing on the big waters of the Poughkeepsie. And behind them, Ellen, who do we have there? Holy Cross. Is that Holy Cross?
No, it's
15 is Holy Cross. So, yeah, right behind them, Holy Cross. I apologize for the stutter. It's new blades for me. Holy Cross going on the bridge. And then on the inside in the red hull here is MIT, and they are fighting off 17, who's passing them. That's Northeastern, of course. Northeastern women's crews, opposite coloring than the men, but all in yellow boats.
So the MIT had to yield, but it's kind of interesting because the next corner is back over to the starboard side, so they may be able to reclaim some territory there after they get through the Elliott Bridge.
Yeah.
But out in front right now is the LaSalle crew from Philadelphia. The entire 2024 Varsity 8 is returning this year, so they're looking for some big numbers from their crew. That's bow 18 from LaSalle.
Yeah, okay. And got a little bit of gap here. It's somewhat like coming in the morning on the Turnpike or the Southeast Expressway. People catch up with each other, and then there's a gap forms behind.
19 first, followed by 20.
So 19 here with this white striped little blades is Tufts University. Well, there's been no races yet. That's a joke. Excuse me. This is the 2024 undefeated 3V of Tufts University. And Ellen, I think that Tufts did very well at the national championships as well.
That Tufts program is really strong. They've got a great set of coaches there. George Munger and Lily Carbeck doing a great job for the men and women. About number 20
is Monmouth University from West Branch, New Jersey. Very unusual blades with the white shafts. Those blades are technically able to measure how much force is on them. Okay, on the Cambridge side, 22, Boston College. On our side, 21, Riverside Boat Clubs, B Club 8. Going after it with each other, and Riverside is well positioned for the next curve. Now we have another BC crew, boat number 23, this one in black, coming through right down the center of the arch. And that was boat 23. Okay. Oh. Okay, and now we have a healthy gap here, very healthy gap.
We've got easily 15, 16 more crews to go, so maybe there was a change in the start order down at the BU Boathouse, but this is probably about a 2-minute gap at this point, which is pretty unusual in the club.
Very unusual. And that could be that at the start there was some confusion. But this boat we see coming up towards us is, it's got a healthy lead on whoever's coming after.
29.
29. Okay, so
Pride on the water.
that's 28. Okay, here we go. This is Clemson University in their orange. We know from watching football. This is the 2v8 of Clemson.
And yet another new
And
coach.
another new coach, the wonderful Adrian Martelli, former Olympian, former coach at California and Northeastern, has taken over this crew. This is boat number 29, and for those who are counting, we haven't yet seen 24, 25, 26, 27, 20, 28. So they have passed a lot of boats. Clemson is doing some damage here. Okay, and now, what do we have, Ellen? Who's this? Boat number 24 is now coming up in the black hull. This is Rowing in Color from Danielle, Florida. These are people who love the sport and come together with all different cultures. Here they are, Rowing in Color, boat number 24 in the gray hull, and then behind them, boat 31. Whew. From the Netherlands, Triton Boat Club from Utrecht. A college crew from Utrecht rowing for the USR Triton Rowing Club.
Yes, and they
Go
were
for it.
fueled by a great team dinner over at the famous Churchill residence last night, so hopefully that sustains them through the end of the race.
Inside info. And then boat number 26 here in black is JL. This is another JL. No, sorry. That's Baltimore Rowing Club. Baltimore Rowing, we should know that, the colors. And behind them looks like Cornell. Cornell Looking Blades. I just don't know. 27 here. This is the Coast Guard, the women of the Coast Guard. Let's give a big hand. These are our service academies. They deserve our support. All right, and then on the inside, in the green of Dartmouth is Dartmouth, the 3v8, 5th place last year in the Ivies, looking for more this year. And towards us in the gray hull, 32, is Fairfield University of Fairfield, Connecticut. Okay, and on the outside with the Northeastern Blades is Northeasterns. Another boat of Northeasterns. And then 25, this is, we've learned, High Viz is JL. These are their ambassadors. JL ambassadors coming through. And steering a much better line than their male counterparts. Okay, and then boat number 36 from the University of Connecticut. The pink threw me. This is UConn. Famous basketball school, rowing in a hull labeled Roman numeral 9, I'm sure for Title 9. Let's go UConn.
And UConn clearly brought the fans. You can hear Elliott Bridge going crazy. That's the loudest one I've heard so far. So the UConn fans have won the Elliott Bridge for now.
Okay. And here we have boat number 28, Pride on the Water. And Pride on the Water is an LGBTQIA plus team. That's very inclusive. Rowing out of the General Giant Rowing Club in Somerville. This is their second year competing in the Head of the Charles. Well done. Well done, Pride on the Water. Keep it moving. And their hull is called the Mystic Monster. I thought it would be Mystic Magic. I would have liked it better.
All right, bow number 35 is next. That's the Detroit Boat Club. In Detroit, Michigan, one of the oldest clubs in the country. In the blue hull with light blue lettering and blue, white, and red blades.
You've got
Detroit Boat Club.
You've got the binoculars. Okay, and behind, what do we see?
37.
Okay, in the black hull, red shirts, boat number 37, MIT's Rowing Club. It's the largest non-varsity rowing program associated with any university in the country. And behind them, and very close indeed, is boat number 38. That is another rowing in the color boat. These are black women rowing together. to pave a path for all to come. All right, rolling in color. You are almost touching them. Drive it. Oh, you can hear the coxswain under the bridge in the arch. I love that. Okay, we've got about, by our count, another 6 clubs to come.
41.
In the dark blue is
Yale.
boat number 41. This is a Yale graduate crew consisting of both experienced and novice members. Oh, this is not alumni. This is the Yale graduate programs of Yale, which is great. I wonder if you get to row at Derby or whether you row on the lagoon. But great to have you here. And on the inside here with the candy stripe blades is
42
boat
on the
number
buoy line,
40.
40 near us.
40 near us, candy stripe blades. That's the rowing club at the
Harvard Griffin.
GSAS, Graduate Studies at Harvard. 42 burning by them right now in the blue hull.
Bryant.
That's Bryant University from Smithfield, Rhode Island.
Oh, and they've had to correct course there in that bow number 40
40.
there, just trying to get back on course and avoid any damage there. Coxswain did a great job. Split decisions there have to be made, so everybody's back on track with unscathed.
Okay, that looks like our group here. Ellen, I'm just going to,
We didn't see the
I'm going to see whether they raced.
We are expecting to see a team from Great Britain come down. It's usually a strong program, so we're just checking to see if they had a start. We're looking for bow number 30, the Vesta Club from London, but perhaps they didn't start. So we'll check the results and get the next event underway.
Yeah, and we actually all have seem to have cell phone reception today, Ellen, which is amazing. So I guess I shouldn't read off results, but in that Women's Club 8 seems to have been won by Yale, who had such a healthy lead, but a big surprise, Harvard, moving from 5th place starting to finishing 2nd, followed by Princeton, MIT, and Dartmouth. What number was first? 30.
39.
Oh, and we must have missed it, but Vesta did pass. And they started 30th and finished, well, there are no numbers up yet, but they did finish after Riverside and Monmouth. Oh, who's this? Oh, we have one more entry, apparently.
Which I have marked off, but I know we called them then.
We thought we saw them. Okay, this boat is number 39, which we have made a mistake. We thought they'd passed earlier, but this is the CURC Global Canal Rowing Club from Shanghai, which won the Harbin Masters Regatta earlier in the year. Okay, welcome from Shanghai, all of you in that boat.
All right, and that does wrap up the Women's Club 8. Great racing, no real mishaps, so we'll take some time to thank our sponsors. I'd like to thank WBUR as the official media partner of the Head of the Charles Regatta. You can stop at their booth at the Weld Exhibition venue, which is